In this video, I want to talk to you about 3 profound truths that I have discovered about emotions that have completely transformed the way I work with them in the sessions with my clients and in my own personal life. Hi, my name is Mahshad. I'm a registered psychotherapist and life coach. I offer practical strategies for making positive shifts in your life. Okay, let's dive in. Truth number 1, emotions are valid. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. It doesn't matter how big it is, how small it is. It doesn't really matter if it fits the situation you're responding to or not. Emotions are always valid, which means that however we are feeling right now, even if it doesn't correspond with what the situation is right now, it is in some way corresponding with something that happened in the past. And in that time, it was a perfect reflection of the situation. When we have an emotional reaction to a situation, it's really important that we don't judge it, that we don't minimize it, that we see it as valid, period. Because if we don't, we might be missing some key information that our body is trying to give us through the emotion. Which brings us to truth number 2. Emotions are intelligent and they carry wisdom. There are intelligent systems' way of passing on a message to us, of trying to tell us something. For example, fear might signal caution, or anger might point to a boundary that has been crossed, or joy might be drawing you towards something that really matters to you. When we see our emotions as intelligent, we start listening to them differently. We won't bypass them, we won't judge them. We actually start looking at them as guides that are pointing us towards what our needs are, what our values are, and where we want to take our life. Truth number 3, emotions are trying to help us. That might be hard to believe when I'm feeling sad or when I'm feeling anxious. But the truth is, they are trying to point our attention to something very important. They are actually trying to help us navigate life. When we see our emotions as allies instead of enemies, we can open the door to their guidance. We can open the door to what it is they're trying to tell us about what needs to change or what direction we want to actually follow so that we can make positive shifts in our lives. These truths that emotions are valid, that emotions are intelligent, that they're trying to help us, have helped me and my clients transform our relationship to the emotion. From trying to bypass it, being uncomfortable with it, numbing it, to becoming curious about the message, the intelligence, and the help that they're trying to provide. Here's a simple practice to do when you feel overcome with emotions. Number 1, pause and take a look at it. So slow down, take 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths while you bring your attention to the emotion. And you can try to locate it wherever it is in your body. And then name it. I am feeling angry. I am feeling anxious. I'm feeling sad. Or I'm feeling excited or happy. Then validate it by saying, this feeling is valid and it is trying to teach me something. Then ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me right now? The answer might be different things. It might be a reminder of a past experience, so it's trying to tell you to watch out so it doesn't happen again. It might be pointing to a boundary that has been crossed, so something that doesn't feel okay for you that you need to talk about or set it right. Or it might actually point to an unmet need, like you need support, you need to take care of yourself, you need to ask for help. When we really honor these 3 truths about our emotions, our relationship to the emotion slowly changes. And over time, we might actually notice that the intensity of the feelings we were feeling before start to diminish. Why is that? Because emotions are there to give us a message. They are trying to tell us something. And when we listen to that something that they're trying to tell us, they don't need to be as loud anymore. They start to calm down. What do you think? Do you feel like your emotions are valid, that they are helpful, and that they are intelligent? Or do you feel differently? Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you find this video helpful, you might like to check out my 2 other videos about the intelligence of fear. In those, I do a deeper dive into our fear's guidance for us.